Hello, I'm Shichi Nobushi. Playing AI the Somnium Files. This is a game by Spike Chunsoft, the guys who made the Danganronpa games. Uh, I'm playing this completely blind. I'm not aware of anything about this game other than what has been advertised or discussed in various places I've gone. So I'm completely unspoiled on this, though I'd like to keep it that way, please. So let's check out what's checking options for a moment. Really, I'd probably try to play on Japanese, but I'll leave it on English for that for now. Seems fine. Alright. New game. Again, giving me the option. I think that's text language. The rest was voice language. Carnival or a circus of some sort. Part of what I've heard from about this game is that it involves dreams and investigations. Carousel. Or merry-go-round is something like that. Who is this? Waiting for my eyes. Here we get a title card. Day 1. Sig AI? Bloom Park. Freddy. X. Yiriguchi. Oh, so this looks like it's in the real world. Real investigation. During investigations, the main character, Date, I believe it's pronounced Date rather than Date, inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. So just your typical investigation sort of game at this point. Date's position is fixed, but you can move the cursor and your view. So pretty simple interface. Don't have to get too complicated with it. Try looking around and moving your cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Alright. This lady, the boss. Choices and look. When you speak to a person, you're presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you are speaking to. Okay. X for look. I call her boss. She runs the Avis special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. Any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
A case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago. Like,
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
Right, so what am I doing here?
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date.
Seriously.
You're a member of Abyss, and that means you
Abyss.
answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
Who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
Conversations, actually. Finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have a few things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Conversations. Selecting log will allow you to recap any previous conversations. Yeah, that's big. Can you tell me, what can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
I know she's standing in the corner and inspector. An inspector from Metro. I hope he finds some. What's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
Anything to go on?
Not yet, sir.
Thanks for coming out here to this mess.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
What happens if I do this again?
It's Kagami.
Okay. A policeman. Oh, look, a cop. How's the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Kind of boring. Look at the fence. Yeah, this fence set up around the merry-go-round. Probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. Do so. Ah! Ugh. Let's just talk about that thing. The red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, they used to use yellow caution tape for this. Now we've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. No reason not to. Like right over here. Yellow tape. Skewered horse.
Horse from the merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
Well, most horses on the merry-go-round would be, technically.
This is not a message from the criminal.
Is AIfu.
The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
Okay. Been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad. Control room. Is this the control room? The place where the operator sits and turn the light on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. More of these. It's almost 50. Parasol. Parasol is getting pelted by the rain. That's kind of what it's supposed to do. That horse. Horse pierced upside down. It's almost 50. Ferris wheel. The old Ferris wheel is over there. Seems like an enormous eye staring down at you. Yeah, from what I'm aware of, this game has a lot of puns regarding I and AI, or artificial intelligence. It's a bench. Indeed. Panda ride. Panda ride looks lonely. It's a bench. Column. It's the main column holding up the roof. Anything else to do? Haven't tutorialized me on anything else. You got anything, boss? Please, man. Look at the top. Menu. The menu contains a number of functions such as file, flowchart, options, and guide. This game will autosave, but you can also save manually with the save. If you would like to end the game, you can return to the title screen top menu, the top right screen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going into the options. Yeah, I'm a bit of a weirdo. I like the inverted vertical. Just makes more sense to me. Flowchart. Flowchart. You can check the story's progress and branching points of flowchart. This will be filled out as the story advances. By selecting a chapter in investigation progress, you can jump to any point in the story. Nah, it's kind of already in the middle of that. Did you open investigation? I think you can just restart these sections. What is this? Yeah, I guess that's where I currently am. Case. A cold and rainy Friday night in November, the body of a woman was discovered at the merry-go-round at the abandoned amusement park known as Bloom Park. The corpse was bound and displayed on one of the horses. Alright. Okay, so there's something in here. First. file allows you to read information about people you've spoken to or terms you've heard. It is updated as the story advances. Yeah, I got Date. It's me. Alright, profession: police officer with the Advanced Brain Investigation Squad, or Abyss, Metropolitan Police Department. Likes classic cars, curry, bonito, pelvises, Reika. Dislikes soft-boiled eggs, because he's supposed to be hard-boiled, I presume. Punk kids, ghosts. Ghosts. Hobbies: collects vintage magazines. So physical magazines in this setting, rather than e-mags. Skills: reaction time increase 3.6 times under certain conditions. Overview. As a sciencer, Date uses the sync machine. Uses the sync machine to dive into the minds of subjects of persons of interest. He lost his eye 6 years ago, but replaced it with a prosthetic eye which houses an advanced artificial intelligence known as Eyeball, or Eyeba. Eyeba? Kind of small text. Known as an AI ball. Okay. He also lost all his memories past 6 years ago. Amnesia. Here's Eyeba, or AI ball. Female, according to settings. Age 5. So, yes, recently after he lost his memories. Birthday November 9th. Investigation assistant. Likes insects, spiders, crustaceans. 1010011110101. I'll have to try to figure out what that is. I presume it's just a couple letters. I wouldn't be surprised if it's AI. Dislikes dirty jokes, going outside the simulation. Hobbies. Sneaks outside of Date's eye socket while he's sleeping and makes mischief. What? Skills: hacking, fluoroscopy, voice imitation, 3D modeling. Overview. Eyeball is an autonomous artificial intelligence. She usually takes the form of an eyeball and resides in Date's left eye socket. She assists Date by gathering information, connecting to networks and databases, and uses her X-ray and thermographic functions. Next, got Boss. 42 years old. Looks kind of young for that age. Could just be advanced medicine. Right. Profession: Commander of Abyss, the special investigation team of the Metropolitan Police Department. Likes wine, gourd dolls, anything black. Dislikes happy families, ex-boyfriends, MPD director, decluttering and organizing. Hobbies: going to clubs in Kabukicho. Skills: grasping people's weaknesses, applying pressure, and making them obey. Boss is Date's direct superior and longtime friend. She appears to be an easygoing optimist with carefree attitude, but she is as cunning as a fox with a quick wit. This will be all for now. Yeah, just quick look at it. Abyss, pronounced Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad, a special classified division of the Metropolitan Police Department tasked with conducting criminal investigation by understanding and penetrating the human mind. They are stationed 6 floors beneath the MPD headquarters. Few know of their existence even among police. Jurisdiction, of course. An area which the police department has authority and responsibility, for example. Okay, yeah, pretty standard. Tips on investigation. I was reading okay, not too much. AIfu's special modes. During the story, you can obtain information using AIfu's special vision modes. The modes change depending on the situation. Okay, this one. Menu, file, flowchart, options, save, top menu. Okay. Album. Okay. I'll try and probably won't always read those up. What am I supposed to do? Sky? Why is pressing? Like down like this all day? Am I seeing anything? Of course. Corpse. Bodies mounted on the horses to get a better look. I took a step forward, finally.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
That's AIfu. Her official designation is AIball. Or eyeball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye. Or an eye for an eye. Heh.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
I was vision modes while playing through the story. I read through that. You can also use the zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom to examine the corpse. Controls. Touchpad. Forgot to mention I'm playing this on my PlayStation 5. It's a PlayStation 4 game. Left 3.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset.
Yeah, cortisol being the stress hormone. I don't know what ACTH is. Left
The
eye.
left eye socket is vacant.
Looks like me.
Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Seems familiar.
A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible.
There would be a lot more that they'd taken if that was all it is.
The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive.
Correct. Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago.
That's pretty recent.
That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Silver puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That
The
means
victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick. What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
those came from inside.
Date, use me to see through the column.
More tutorial.
Utilize the X-ray mode.
There's some kid in there?
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up to the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle in the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
It won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
Cool gun.
Izuki. What is this place?
Good question.
This is your dream.
Figured.
I'm me,
Correct. You are Date.
and you are?
Cool skeleton.
Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Aiba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you
What was
called
that
me.
dance?
My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego.
Why is this happening now?
But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up.
Oh. That's probably happened multiple times.
I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
Or is this the first time it's happened? I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things that I should know, I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate! Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental box.
Have you already forgotten?
We've kind of established that I've
Even
forgotten.
your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Seeking in the brain. Wake up Date. Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date.